All right, when you look at the research across every single therapeutic modality or technique, there is one thing that is abundantly clear. The number one predictor of positive outcomes in the therapeutic process is the relationship between the therapist and the client. And on one hand, that does seem crazy. Like, we have so many modalities with all of these different interventions with various levels of nuance and subtlety, and that's great. But at the end of the day, none of that matters if we don't have a relationship. Now, this is insane when you consider that the way that many of us as therapists are trained is to keep ourselves separate from the client, to be very cautious about letting our heart enter into the relationship. I understand that schools and licensing boards and ethical guidelines are appealing to kind of the lowest common denominator. They're assuming that everyone is dangerous, or that people are incapable of managing the relationship in an effective way and they're going to exploit and take advantage of people, which is fine, but that's a view of humans that I just can't get behind. I've talked about this before, but if the therapist is going into the relationship with a closed heart, they're already compromising the process. They're already indicating on a subtle level that you probably can't even attune to with your conscious mind, but you are attuning to it with your heart and body, that it is not safe. If I'm going to guard myself from you, how could I expect you to come here and not guard yourself from me? I'm not the first person to ever say this. I'm not the first therapist to understand that this is happening. But I am interested in kind of banging this drum and really encouraging therapists to return to the heart, to do enough of their own work so that they can show up in their heart and not lead to any of those bad exploitive outcomes I described a minute ago. Let's hold ourselves to a higher standard, believe in the goodness of human beings and their ability to discern, and just show up as open-hearted humans. It's pretty simple. Not easy, but simple. Remember, feeling is freedom.